He wants to see this Syracuse team return to some of that former glory.
Lamar Simpson, Chuck Jones, Brett Smith, your officials tonight. They've been very difficult to beat in this building. They work late in the clock. Raynaud finds Blakes. Back to the big man. A straight on three. Right to left.
And Raynaud turns, acknowledging the student section who were counting that down. But there you see the effectiveness of a 7-footer that has a 3-ball. Late in the possession, pick pop, able to knock it down.
Now Raynaud picks up Eddie Lampkin as he backs him down. Syracuse lost at home Saturday in their most recent game against Pitt, despite out-rebounding the Panthers by 17. A lot of that was Lampkin's 23. And Raynaud, unsurprised, they met back in 2011 at the NIT preseason tip-off tournament. A victory for Syracuse. Sellers lays it in. It's a 7-0 start for the Cardinal here on the farm. Offense hasn't been Syracuse's main issue as much as the struggles they've had defensively this season. But right now, a lid on the bucket. Starling partially blocked. Raynaud saves it in, and it's recovered by Kamen.
Reps up and down the court before pulling the trigger.
Raynaud buries the three.
Man down. Right now, Syracuse doing a little soul searching. I mean, 12 points isn't enough to win the game, but you do want to get on the board here soon.
Blakes nails the baseline jump shot. It's a 14-0 start for Stanford.
Well, right now, they haven't established a threat in the paint. Everything's been from the perimeter, and there you see the turnover leading to some transition.
Sellers downhill, puts it in, and give him one on the house. Stanford couldn't have dreamt of a better start on their home floor.
Well, you see the indecision by Syracuse on the perimeter. They're really
very discouraging start after the long trip out west. Sellers and Cuff took it away from behind.
Great block right there by Cuff to rotate over and give them energy.
Now Cuff mercifully bad for Syracuse.
That's a lot of basketball to play. The question is, can Syracuse lock in defensively and then give up another layup? Looking to get a bid.
Now the high lob inside, broken up by Raynaud. Another takeaway for Stanford. Already the 5th Syracuse turnover. Agarwal, bucket. 5 points for Agarwal as this game-opening avalanche continues. Jaquan Carlos, the soft touch on Syracuse. Cuff drives it. Strong finish. 2+1 for Kyle Cuff. Went scoreless over the weekend against Pitt.
Fun fact,
J.J. Starling conspicuously quiet at the outset tonight, too. Syracuse leading scorer with a goose egg in the point column as Jaquan Carlos flutters it in.
But you definitely keep a lot of things from your time as a player.
Bell finally hits, or rather Lucas Taylor out of the corner. See if Starling can start to cook. Off the glass and in for his first points tonight.
Starting to see the Orange a lot more aggressive in the one-on-one. It took them a while to get started, but the difference is they played good defense up until that play. No rotation. It's hard to make an argument for him not being player of the year, but with Cooper's flag and the highlights and the sizzle, it's just going to be difficult.
Lampkin through the contact and scores over the top of Raynaud for his first points tonight as a conference foe last season as a member of the Colorado Buffaloes. Agarwal has it knocked away. Starling catches, lets it fly, and buries the three. Timeout, Stanford.
You always shoot your percentage. That's just a rule in basketball, so if you start off hot.
Jair Davis. Oh, he tried to cock it back and throw it down.
See if the Cardinal can score a bucket here. Beautiful backdoor.
Isaiah Sellers finishes. 9 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dealer downhill. Tipped in by Raynaud. And that'll give him a double-double. Is back in off the bench, replacing Davis. Raynaud skips it to Sellers. He backpedals out. Peels back for three and buries it.
Syracuse did their job defensively, got 2 stops, but unable to keep them from scoring.
Starling to the rim, couldn't wrap it home. Lampkin puts it back off the glass.
Biggest man out there, easy pickings for him.
Blakes races inside and scores.
Jimmy Butler, one of the most solid players in the NBA, a true professional up until now.
Jaylen Blakes sticks the 3. Back-to-back makes for the Duke transfer. Taylor picks up his dribble, finds an open Jaquan Carlos. He answers back. Starling coast to coast. Mostorovic, patience in the eye of a storm. They're slow to get up as they bring out the mop men. Stinson to the baseline, and it bounces in. The freshman from Cheney, Washington.
There's no need to rush, get a good shot, and there's no better shot than this one-on-one opportunity. Great pass.
Stinson, the slasher, off the feed from Raynaud, and a timeout, Syracuse.
Strapping on, played well on the road. Good set play out of the timeout. They drill a 3. That's beautiful execution. And that's Coach Red Archery right there.
First points of the night for Chris Bell, the Northern California native who grew up in Concord. Raynaud answers back with a straightaway make. Bell picked up by Stinson. Sneaks it inside, and it bounces in for Mostorovic. Averages almost 12 a game in the rebounding column. Flashes the leather. Takes it downhill, spins, and a soft touch from Maxime Raynaud. Bell from the corner. Puts it in, plus a foul. He has a chance at a 4-point play. Went to De La Salle High School before prep school in Utah. His 3rd season at Syracuse. Akpara on the crossover. Sneaks it into Agarwal, and he scores off the window.
Raynaud is out of the game. Can you make a run?
Jaquan Carlos knocks down the 3. Back-to-back downtown hits. Perfect 5 for 5 from the floor. Akpara operating downhill again and flutters it home. First point of the night for the Harvard transfer off the Cardinal bench. Now both teams in a rhythm from the field. Lampkin knocks over Kamen and throws it down. Syracuse within striking distance.
The big man making big plays in the... And here comes Raynaud back out.
Benny Gaylor lays it in. Second to last in the ACC in scoring defense. Big Eddie Lampkin getting back to work. Isolated with Kamen and scores with the left hand this time. He's firing up the orange. Into the paint. Spins on Akpara and floats it in. Clock will soon become a factor here. Davis takes it inside and scores off the window. J.J. Starling heat up down the stretch. Nice crossover, shimmy, and a finish at the cup. This is a 6-point game.
Control. And at the other end, just a beautiful cross. With the pin down, getting it inside of their go-to man.
Raynaud. Perfect. And starts, elevates 15 to lead Syracuse off the bench for Jaquan Carlos tonight. Stanford is taking good care of the basketball tonight. Just 8 giveaways. Gaylor had a step, and the former walk-on lays it in. Before the calendar flips to February. Just a remarkable job done by Kyle Smith. As Kamen blocks the Starling attempt in the corner. The Stanford Cardinal have won 6 of 7 and continue to make noise in the ACC. 70-61, your final score from Maples Pavilion.